Star Report. I'm your host, Star. Welcome to the show. Thursday evening. I'm not one of those I told you so people, but damn it, I told you. Lil Tay, capping. Oh, she's fine. Her brother's fine. I'm going to read the statement shortly, but let's go easy. Let's be sensitive. We will not be smoking on the pack of a 14-year-old tonight. I assure you, okay? Lil Tay, and I'm not even reading her real name. She says, pardon me, by way of TMZ and other platforms, that Lil Tay is not her real name. Nor is Claire Hope. That's not her real name, but she's okay. It's been a big misunderstanding. A third party hacked into her IG account. They did it. Why can't I? Allegedly, that may have been the thinking, you know. Carly Russell. Ooh. Phone lines open right now. I had to do a late night show because if I would have touched on this earlier, who knows what type of community guidelines may have been violated. All right. So, yeah, Lil Tay and the family is asking for privacy. Let me just read a little bit before we get into the nuts and the bolts of this. I want to make it clear that my brother and I are safe and alive. But I'm completely heartbroken and struggling to even find the right words to say. Okay, the last 24 hours have been traumatizing and so on and so forth, okay? This is the kids of today. This is how they're moving. Everybody's cloud chasing. Everybody wants to come up, right? Janet, I need you on the line tonight if possible. Guys, Janet is not just a correspondent from time to time, but Janet also supports this machine with donations. She purchased some merch. Janet, are we respecting Lil Tay's, clever, whatever, however you put that with Carly Russell, Janet? And I'm not trying to, come at you, but are we respecting Lil Tay as you respected Carly Russell? All right. Troll babies, good evening. How you guys doing? I'm going to take my time here before I get to sipping the wine. I got a little coffee, and I want to acknowledge someone who sent in a donation and suggested that we touch on Afia Siddiqui, okay? That's my showrunner, for those of you who may or may not know. This has been international news for years. This is beyond a trending story, okay? Dr. Afia Siddiqui, prisoner 650. She's being held in Texas, as you may or may not know, serving an 86-year sentence, convicted in 2010, okay? She is known as the daughter of Pakistan to some, and to others, Lady Al-Qaeda, okay? What are your thoughts? Is she being tortured, traumatized? Or do we just say, well, we got black people serving 20 and 30-year sentences who can't see their family and nobody cares? Why is the plight of Dr. Afia Siddiqui so unique, so special? Supposedly, her name was given up as a co-conspirator, as an information source of sources. I'll just say that, okay? Conflicting stories over the years, but she's being held again in Texas at the FMC Federal Medical Center. According to my notes, she has seen her sister for the first time in roughly 18 years back in June, okay? Call in if you like, if you want to discuss that. That's my showrunner, and salute to the sponsor who wanted us to discuss this. Is it Circus? Are you out there? Do you want to call in? I got your donations. Thank you for contributing to the show. Okay. All right. Also, it's late night, so I do want to put some nonsense on the table, or is it nonsense? Troll babies, are you up to speed? Mammy busting people upside the head at the taco stand in Watts, California. Is Mammy leading the Black Revolution? You saw the video. Don't act like you haven't. And is it Detroit? Hold on a second. In Detroit, I shouldn't laugh, but I've got this thing, in case you don't know. I laugh when I see black people with the folding chairs, bang, hitting other people over their heads. And somewhere in Detroit, troll babies, yes, no, some type of black militant, a freedom fighter, shall we say, hit a Caucasian over the head, knocked him out. Knocked him out. Phone lines open right now, okay? Chan, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in early. Luna Glider, I see you, okay? Yeah, we're going to get to DJ Envy, a.k.a. Rashawn Casey. Lawsuit number 8, posted in my community section. And let me say right now, that guy who filed that lawsuit, he is not fucking around. Yeah, we're dropping all sorts of profanity tonight. That guy and he and I talk, we text. He's not fucking around. We were on the phone a couple days ago. Oh, and salute to Tony the Closer. Guys, Tony the Closer is interviewing people. I am not, with regards to Rashawn Casey, DJ Envy, and Cesar Pena, and Jennifer Pena. I'm working behind the scenes. You know this already. I'm on the phone with the goddamn Department of Justice. And lawsuit number 8 in my community section. Download it because I don't keep the legal paperwork up for too long with regards to DJ Envy. But if you need any of the lawsuits in PDF file format, email me, send a donation, and we will send you the link, okay? Mac Millie's got your donation. He says, foot on next season. Salute, Boss Hawk. Thank you for your support. Okay. The sentencing of Dr. Afia Siddiqui. Do you care? Do you care? I've been up to speed on this story over the years, but then there's times when I pull back and I say, listen, I'm an American and somebody has to die for this freedom. Were there ever any weapons of mass destruction? No. But we had to pull our dicks out after 9/11. Can I get an amen if you're a proud American and we don't give a fuck? If there were weapons of mass destruction, somebody had to get that smoke, you know? Knocking down no goddamn Twin Towers. I'm talking about it was a big misunderstanding. Hell no, okay? Guys, I'm not sure if Deeds is going to be with us tonight or not. But let me just say right now, we still have, for limited time only, okay, grab her by the bussy, apparel, T-shirts, tote bags, and other things, okay? Is it Japal? How am I saying your name? JAPPAL 14. Thank you for your donation. If Star ask if I sent it a donation, it's highly unlikely. Okay, thank you for your donation, okay? Okay. 973, good evening. 973.
Hi, Star. How are you?
Hey, who's this? How are you? Janet. Hey. Okay. Good to hear from you, Janet, you are a supporter. I'm not trying to clown you nor come at you. You purchased some merch as well. You are appreciated, okay?
It's really nice. I got a lot of compliments on it. I wore it to work the other day.
Thank you, Janet.
A lot of compliments.
Thank you. So let's start with Lil Tay first because, respectfully, you admired Carly Russell's, however you put that, the whole engineering of the false story. You respected her, whatever that was. So now we have Lil Tay. In my opinion, she followed Carly Russell's lead. It's a hoax. Pardon me. She's saying her IG page was hacked. What say you, Janet?
Well, I would have to say that her IG page was hacked. She's a victim in this. She's a victim. We must look out for the victims. She was victimized by a hacker.
Are you serious?
That's what I think.
Janet, I need your A game tonight because I'm also going to ask you about Dr. Afia Siddiqui. So come on, let's talk for real. Lil Tay.
Okay.
Lil Tay. Did she follow Carly Russell's lead of a hoax? Or is she really a victim, Janet?
Well, in my opinion, I do think this was a hoax. It was a sad one. It was poorly planned. And I just think that I mean, what can you do? She's a minor, so it's nothing more like I can say. But you're going to get a lot of these. It's going to be a lot of hoaxes coming down the pipeline. And, we have to just be, we just have to endure and make sure we, check them out to see what is what.
What was the exact wording of what you said? I don't want to put words in your mouth. You respected something about Carly Russell's, creating the lie, and we still have not gotten any video footage from her or her mother, to my knowledge, speaking to us. What was it that you respected about Carly Russell?
I respected the fact that she thought it out. If this was a hoax, and I'm still not sold on the whole hoax thing. I still think something happened to her. But if it was a hoax, I have to respect the jokes. I have to respect the fact that she planned it out. And she thought about it, she researched it, and she planned it out. Most people go out here and do all kinds of things without thinking. And that I can't respect. If you're going to do something, you gotta do your risk assessments and know what's going to happen. And I respect that. That shows the sign of formal education.
Well, Janet, I mean, you're a woman of a certain age. We've had conversations. We've done research together. But no, the Carly Russell story was a hoax. Nothing happened to her. She said, by way of her lawyer, hang on, Janet, hang on. She said there was no toddler. There was no abduction. So what are you talking about? You think something happened? Are you now? Well, are you now going down this path of black delusion? Respectfully, nothing happened to her.
No, I just I'm gonna voice my opinion here, and you asked for it, and I'm gonna stand on it. Hey, when you climb up a hill, it's a chance that you might die on it. So I'm gonna climb up this hill, and I'm gonna state that we have not heard her say it was a hoax. You heard her lawyer say it. We have not seen the footage that the FBI was supposed to clear up. We have not seen any of these things. So, you asked my opinion, and I'm, like I say, if you climb up a hill, it's a possibility.
Die with the lie.
And this
die with the lie.
I'm not dying with the lie.
It's a lie.
All I'm saying is I have not seen the footage. Did they not say that they was going to give us the clear footage of the whole thing for that night? Did they not say that in the
Okay. Listen, Jen, I'm going to respect your opinion, even though it's an uneducated one, respectfully. So now, Lil Tay.
Oh, okay.
Lil Tay. She's saying it was a hoax. Pardon me. No. Let me slow down. We're not smoking on a 14-year-old pack. Lil Tay is saying she was kidnapped, and you're saying that's okay. You are a woman from my generation. I mean, I need your A game tonight. Come on, let's not laugh. I need your A game. Come on.
Well, she didn't state that she was kidnapped. She said that Lil Tay stated that someone hacked her IG page. I mean, it happens all the time. Everyone gives the same excuse. Do I think that this was purposely done to get attention? Yes, I really do think that she done it. But you're gonna have to give people the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
You have to give it the benefit of the doubt. We can't prove that it wasn't hacked. But the only thing I say, you told me to call in about Carly, and I'm calling about her. I think something really happened that night. I don't know what it is. I'm going to stand on it. You all could be like, oh, she's crazy or she's delusional. But
And Janet, you're a mother, yes?
And I'm going to wait it out.
Janet?
Yes, I'm a mother.
Okay. Are you a grandmother?
Yeah.
Are you a grandmother? Respectfully, I don't know. I forget.
I'm a grand auntie, but I'm not a grandmother yet.
Okay. Let me shift gears for a second. Dr. Afia Siddiqui, you know that story, yes? Even if you're not really brushed up on it. I had to go back and catch up on some of the details. It's been years since I really even took notice to this. A Pakistani neurologist, educated here in America, went to MIT, she's being held still in Texas at the FMC, Federal Medical Center. What's your thoughts? Janet.
Well, I tried to look her up, but I'm not seeing anything online regarding her being in Texas. So I could call back later on and see, and give you my assessments. But I have never heard of this woman.
Whoa.
No, I never heard of this woman.
Whoa.
I never heard of this. I pay attention to black issues. I don't pay attention if you're not black. I'm not paying attention to it.
Okay.
To tell you the truth about it.
Okay.
I'm just not gonna pay attention to it.
Okay.
We got to solve our own problems. I can't be worried about what's going on with somebody else. They got plenty of people.
Janet, hold
and
on.
everything.
Somebody wanted to ask you a question. Hey, number 9, be respectful. I'm bringing you on. You sent me a text. Be respectful. Gene Richmond. There's Janet. If you don't mind, Janet.
Hello, Janet.
Hey, what's going on?
She's there.
Okay. Have you been drinking Cisco tonight?
No, I haven't had that in over 25 years. I told you the first time I drank that was when I came back from California. That stuff is a liquid crap.
Ma'am, because this uncensored babbling that you're doing is driving me crazy as I'm listening to this show. I'm losing my effing mind listening to this show. I don't know what you're talking about. You're on one extreme, you're on the next extreme. My question is, have you been drinking anything tonight? Thunderbird, Mad Dog 2020.
Okay.
What have you been drinking?
How about this, number 9? How about you address the topic, and then if Janet wants to respond,
Wait.
Go ahead.
Sir, can I answer him?
Go ahead.
You're saying I'm driving you crazy?
You're driving me nuts listening to you, madam. I just thought you're right. It's not a hoax. It's a hoax.
Well,
it's not a hoax. You're driving me crazy.
Okay, let her respond.
I'm listening to the show.
Let her respond.
Can I ask you a question?
Let her respond, number 9.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay, Janet.
Go ahead.
Can I ask you a question, number 9? Are you in love with Star?
Go ahead, Janet. Go ahead.
Okay, I figured so much. Now listen.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
I'm just a supporter. I'm not trying to, step on your toes. I understand that you, slowly working your way in, but you don't have to come at me. I am not your opposition. And as far as if I'm driving you crazy, you always have a choice to turn off the show. You do know that, right? You are, a man of knowledge, as Star would say, right?
Janet.
Yes.
Janet.
I know emotions make you do crazy things,
Come on.
And,
Let's get to the topic, number 9. Hold on, Janet. Hold on. Number 9, can you just put aside coming at Janet for a second? Lil Tay, she was hacked. She's okay. Her and her brother, nobody committed suicide. Where are we at with this, number 9? Was she influenced by Carly Russell, or is this just how the kids are moving these days?
Well, from what the official statement is, the account got hacked.
I got it right here. I read it.
And the information. And that's the information. I think this girl has been stagnant. She's been cold. No one's been talking about her. Yeah. I think they needed something to get her back into the limelight again. Yeah. And now she's viral. Yeah. Everybody's talking, and she's back on the scene.
Yeah. No accountability.
It's all over the place.
I'm saying she was inspired by the recent Carly Russell situation. That was a hoax. There was no toddler. And I don't think Lil Tay, well, you know what? Lil Tay's probably going to drop some music within less than 3 weeks. What do you think?
Yeah, a diss track. Yeah, I think she might drop some kind of diss record, maybe on Carly Rae.
Carly Russell.
Carly Russell, you know? Because
I hope she disses Doja Cat or Sexy Red. Oh, shit.
Yeah, or Glorilla. One of them.
Right. Okay.
With a featuring Glorilla and Suki Hana. Something's brewing. Something's brewing.
Okay.
It's insanity.
All right, number 9, I need you. Janet, sit tight, please. I want to continue talking to Janet. Dr. Afia Siddiqui. You know this woman's history, number 9, yes? No?
No, I don't.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa.
No.
Okay. This showrunner is going no place tonight. Can I ask you to just Google, and if you have time, call back in? This is Lady Al Qaeda. What do you mean you don't know who she is? Huh?
I'm just not. I just is this the Jihad Jane woman?
Please just check into it. Call me back. I would love to get your take, even if it's just a quick take. Any thoughts on Mammy out there in Watts? Flipped over the taco stand, pepper spraying the Mexican owner of the little stand, giving her speed knots. Is the Black Revolution on and popping? Or is it just a Mammy gone crazy?
It's just, I think it's just a nigger that's out of control. You know, speaking of Mammy's gone crazy, there's one on the line. Speaking of Mammy,
Janet, you don't have to take that, Janet. Janet, if you want to clap at that nigga, do you? Don't let that nigga talk crazy.
You know, this is from one extreme to the next.
Okay. All right, number 9.
All right, so listen, number nine. All right, I am telling you, there is no reason to be jealous of me. I understand that these feelings, and I understand that a woman scorn, I understand all these other things, but you got to man up when you're talking to me. Okay, you can't come to me, insult to me like I'm like your op. I'm not your op. I'm just a supporter. Okay. I just believe in what he does, So why do you keep coming at me with these insults?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Janet,
right now. I dare you. Go ahead. Show your love. Come on now. Come on. Step
Wait a minute, guys. I have to jump in. Janet, in case you don't know, and Janet, you are a U.S. Navy honorable discharge. Yes. Okay. Rob Lowe, Rob Lowe just sent a donation reminding us that number 9 used to use stolen valor in his bio once upon a time. Were you listening to the show back then, Janet? And number nine, you said you didn't write the bio.
You can do something like that.
But your bio did used to say, hold on. But your bio did say at one point that you served in the armed forces, number 9, yes? In 2017.
Correct. But also, and you see, Star, you're on a roll tonight, but you knew that I told you that somebody else wrote that bio for me. And I didn't effectively proofread it like I should have. And then they posted this bio and it went live. I told you this. Somebody wrote the bio for me.
You sent me that bio, and we had that on my goddamn YouTube page for like 7 months until Dana with the data did the research on you. I just wanted to put that out there because you're coming at Janet. I didn't set her up. Hang on. I did not set her up. You text me and said, "Can I get on the line with Janet?" I said, "Well, okay, just But I wanted to point that out, Janet.
You said, "Whoa, okay," like some disinterested party. Whoa, okay. Right. You threw the rock, but whoa.
Rob Lowe with the uppercut and the donation.
Rob Lowe did it all of a sudden. But whoa, okay. you throw the stone, but you don't know who did it. You don't know who said it. You did nothing. But you throw the stone.
Okay.
You throw the first stone.
Janet, do you want to respond at all, or do we just let number 9 give him the last word and you and I continue talking? Janet.
Well, I'm highly offended. I'm highly offended that he would steal valor. There are people out right now on the battlefield with boots on the ground,
right.
And you're walking around telling people that you're some type of American hero.
Yeah.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You are just centuries and just decades of honorable discharge and honorable men and women putting their life on the line every day for bullshit. And here you go, and whatever little bit of crumbs they get, because the military personnel don't get anything. We don't get anything. We get, people think we do, but we don't. And the little crumbs that we get, you go try to steal them.
Yeah.
You try to steal them. Are you an American citizen? Were you born in America? Or are you Adolf or FBA?
Janet, these same people will have your black ass back on the plantation picking cotton. I assure you.
Are you
I assure you.
FBA or are you ADOS? What are you? Are you an American citizen? You know what? It's a shame.
Dana, with the data, are you in the building? You know, Janet, now that I think of it, hold on a second.
First, you deny your true love.
Janet, now that I think of it, Dana also found out that number 9 did not carry a firearm. Number 9, didn't you say you carried a firearm, but then Dana said there's no record of you in the state of Connecticut?
Didn't you say this? Didn't you say this? Did I say now?
Teaming up on this nigga.
I don't need your spies.
They say you're from Haiti. Are you from Haiti?
I don't need your spies. I don't need your spies looking up on me. And you got Janet walking around eating pig feet, spitting the bones, talking to me tonight. I don't need your spies checking up on me.
Are you from Haiti? You're not even in America. You wasn't even born.
Well, his family's from Haitian, but number 9, you were born here in Connecticut, right? He's born here.
Correct.
Okay.
Janet.
Are you faking your FBA-ness?
You won't be.
Are you faking your FBA-ness now? Are you a sad man? You are a sad man, number 9. I don't want to talk to him. This is just too insulting.
All right, guys, hold on. Everybody, hold on. All right, Rory, I see you're on hold. Who do you want to speak to, Rory, before I let number 9 go? Rory, white boy Rory. Give him a second, guys.
No, cool. I want to hit the topic. I wasn't getting at nobody.
Okay, hold on. Stay there. Okay, all right. Number 9, thank you for calling in. I'll give you the last word, sir. Number 9, go ahead.
Here's the last word. Don't have me here with your sycophants, Aunt Jemima and Mammy giving me no lip.
You text me.
How about that?
I didn't call you, but thank you, man. Thank you,
How
number
about
9.
that?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay,
all right. That's the homie, number 9. Yeah, he texts me, Jen. I wouldn't set you up. He texted me and said, "Can I ask her a question?" Okay. Anyway, well, Janet, listen, I appreciate you nonetheless. I would like to maybe come back to the topic of Dr. Afia Siddiqui at another point in time, because with your knowledge and your great research skills, maybe we can revisit this early next week. Okay, Janet?
Okay. Will do.
Thank you so much. Have a good night. Thank you. Okay.
You're welcome. Night.
All right. Night. All right. Listen, if you guys, I know a lot of you are up to speed, but if it's a little bit too much of a brain twister tonight, we can come back to Dr. Afia Siddiqui. Prisoner 650. She's still being held down in Texas, and I'm not saying free her. I'm not saying that, Somebody has to die for this oil. Somebody has to die for this freedom. From 8 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy. I'm an American, goddamn. I'm a proud colonizer. She served in 86 years, convicted in 2010. If anybody wants to call in, I will let you speak. But is she being treated cruel and tortured? The pictures of what she used to look like before she was put into the prison, and now, oh my goodness. Now that's sad. That's very, very sad, okay? Let me bring Rory in. White boy Rory, good evening, man. We're talking about Mammy out in Watts. Beat up the taco stand worker. Pow, pow, pow. Or Lil Tay. What do you want to start?
No doubt.
Or Lil Tay.
No doubt. What's cracking, dog?
How you feel?
Yo, I'm so proud of Mammy. Oh, my God. I told you last time I was on the show when I talked about the Mammies that they could be beneficial and they could be a lot of fun.
Right.
I'm so proud of Mammy. I'm so proud of Mammy for slapping jalapeno peppers out of that little border crossing bitch. You don't even know. They were, hell yeah. Mammy's going to be the one. This is the thing about black people. They cool as hell on the sense of they're going to be the ones to teach us to get these goddamn foreigners out of here.
Okay.
The brothers are beating the shit out of the Asians after the COVID, and now, and we got to respect them for that. We got to respect them for that. At the time, we thought it was racial and shit, but in hindsight, we knew that was beneficial to our country, that they spread COVID over here, and we need to chop, kung fu these Asians' ass up and send them back. Send them goddamn back, because they don't care about us. They don't care if they kill us. If you notice, they the only ones still walking around with masks on. The rest of us is all cool.
That's
it's
a fact.
like they know something we don't know.
That's a fact.
It's like they know something we don't know.
Right.
You can't trust these little chinky-eyed bastards. I always said that. You can't trust these chinky...
Okay, now you're going a little too far left. Pull it back. You can say... I'm sorry, go.
My bad. Yeah, and now Mammy putting hands on slapping jalapeno peppers out of this little bean dipper that, crossed the border illegally. Bitch got a taco tortilla stand on the side of the road, not paying no taxes, cash only. I'm so glad Shakisha goes over there and gets her food for free. And then if you goddamn say something, I'll slap the shit out of your Spanish ass. Because this is what it's going to come down to. It's going to come down to this eventually with this invasion, and we need to put them in.
Let me jump in and say I don't know if she's illegal. That's alleged. If you assume that, that's you. But I'm not saying she's illegal. She could be born and raised here in California. She's got a taco stand.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, listen. Come on. She's not. Hang on. She's not in Oakland, California, running up in goddamn Walgreens and these other spots, terrorizing shit, breaking into goddamn jewelry counters, okay? So I'm not going to say she's illegal. That's you. You're saying that. Okay, so now did you also
so I don't give a shit about that.
Okay.
The rest of us, hold up, Star. The rest of us have to get a food permit. We got to get a food handler's permit. We got to go through a lot of things to open up a stand and serve food on the side of the road. We got not only got to pay taxes, we also got to pay the city to have that food handler's permit every month. These people, they got a special status. So I'm glad that Mammy took the food for free. I'm glad she did that for a couple of weeks. She inspired me. But she inspired me to get some tacos off the taco truck and not pay them shit and walk away from it. She inspired me to do that shit. Yeah, because this is
Rory standing up for black women tonight, as he does from time to time. Pay attention.
Hell yeah.
Pay attention. Let's go, Rory.
Yeah, I'm rolling with Shakisha, Maisha, the whole crew. Bring them back out. Dottie Ann. Theodora, all of them. I'm rolling with all of them on my arm, man. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna pick up a couple of Mammies, go to a taco truck, and just walk away after we order our food. But they can go fuck themselves. They're not paying no taxes. We're paying, our taxes is paying for them to be up in that taco truck, to be up in that hotel. Nah, this shit is bogus, man.
Okay.
This whole thing is bogus.
Rory, take a breath. Stay with me. Take a breath. Stay with me.
Shit.
I got to read some cash apps. Salute to
I got something to say on that.
Rory, hold on. Salute to Mike. I got your donation. He says, I hope the FBI arrest Envy on air along with lesser charge. Okay. Blade says, let's not put the. Okay. Blade talking crazy. Yes, Mammy cooks up hoaxes. Yes, the Asians cook up hoaxes, but we all know who perpetrated the greatest hoax in history. Oh! He's coming for the small hats, as he does. Thank you for your donation, Blade, as always. Okay, well, I'll have to look. Can someone send me the paperwork? I'm not promoting Rashawn Casey. He's got 8 lawsuits on his ass. Okay? Send me the paperwork. Okay, Blade also says salute to Star for lining people up. That's what I do, Blade. You know what it is. Mike also says, Star is saying he wouldn't set someone up as wild, LOL. Okay, you caught that. Okay, he caught it. Rory, sit tight, man. Stay with me. It's late night.
I got you.
Big Eye Key, I got you donation. Big Eye Key always goes hard in the paint. Hold on, everybody, hold on. Let me make sure I read it from the beginning, okay? He says, she needs to be released. Okay, this is a bad sign when they can just snatch up people, torture them, and get away scot-free. There's no evidence or anything. Yeah, evidence is... Let me just leave it out there for you folks to call in with regards to possible evidence or whether she's just a political prisoner, okay? But thank you, Big Eye Key. 105 fam, 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Yours truly, Janet, okay? And then Big Eye Key says, and that rock-boiling dirt cookie muncher, Big Cap'n, he lied about being an armed security guard and having a degree too. Lying immigrant, number 9. Yeah. Guys on the screen, I need you to please check out the homie Devious J on YouTube. That's his YouTube channel at 7Devious. Some of the best editing, underground, boom bap, real hip hop. Check him out. Tell him I sent you, okay? Hey, Pam, I got your donation. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm not sure where you're going, Mr. Controversy, but I got your donation. Star, once upon a time, your friend number 9 said, when the lights go out, a mouth is just a mouth. Yeah, that's what he said. So does that mean number 9's big giddy black ass done sucked some, I don't know. I don't know. I don't talk to number 9 about his sexual, tirades. But thank you, Mr. Controversy. I got your email, sir. Salute, salute, salute. Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg, good to hear from you. Elvis, we haven't spoken in a while, man. Are you okay? How's the channel, Premium Black News? You can always call in and promote, and your banner is in my community. Pardon me, it's in my it's in the showrunner at the end. Okay. Is it Montgomery? FBJ has an assortment of bedazzled do-rags. Okay. Rory, back to you, man. What other topic did you want to address? Are you up to speed on Dr. Afia Siddiqui or no, Rory?
Oh yeah, they should hang her ass. They need to hang her ass.
Go.
Forget about 86 years in jail.
Let's go.
She's an enemy. Pakistan has been our enemy for a long time. That's the only reason we were in Afghanistan for that long. They were double crossing us, and I don't care about I don't care about these dirty Pakis, man. They're not the Muslim faith is bogus. It's an infiltration of America. It's complete infiltration of America. It's not a religion. It's all about hate. If you read the Quran, 70% of the Quran talks about imposters, non-believers. They're not even worried about their own religion. 70% of the Quran, they talk about infidels and what they need to do to infidels. That's a book of hate. And Muhammad was a bitch-ass nigga. Muhammad had a Aisha when she was 6 years old,
Jesus.
And then consummated marriage when she was 9 years old. He's a pedophile. And they're cowards.
Rory going in balls deep. Now, Rory, you.
Man, they come up in here trying to kill people and shit. You know what I'm saying? That Packy girl hid behind. She hid behind the veil of diversity. That's how she got into the position she was in, and she was ready to blow up a whole place in Texas that had all troops, all soldiers. Yeah. That's diversity for us. And so and the brothers look stupid becoming Muslim too. I got to say, all the brothers going to jail, you look corny turning Muslim, man. You a Christian and you go to jail, some shit, and all of a sudden you a Muslim now. Man, get out of here, man. Eat some pork and keep it real. You American.
Okay.
Forget about all that African shit. Forget about all that. You American. You've been here forever.
Rory going in.
That dirty bitch trying to blow people up.
You've said a mouthful. You've said a mouthful. That was it. You did great. Good to hear from you, man. Thank you, Rory. Thank you.
All right, Star.
Salute, man. Let that man speak. I told you I was doing a late night show. We are not smoking on the pack of a 14-year-old, but in case you're just now tuning in, Lil Tay, she's alive and well. Her brother's alive. Let me just read the statement again for those who don't know. During this time of immense sorrow, we kindly ask for privacy as we grieve this overwhelming misunderstanding. This is Lil Tay's family addressing the hacking, okay? I want to make it clear that my brother and I are safe and alive, but I'm completely heartbroken and struggling to even find the right words to say. Okay, it's been a very traumatizing 24 hours. All day yesterday, I was bombarded with endless heartbreaking and tearful phone calls from loved ones, all while trying to sort out this mess. Guys, you got to be careful talking about that 14-year-old. Be very, very careful. That's a minor. I have nothing bad to say. Also, guys, in my community section, another lawsuit filed against Rashawn Casey, a.k.a. DJ Envy, and Cesar Pena and his wife, Jennifer Pena. Securities fraud. All sorts of breaking the law, alleged scamming. And let me say, if you have been allegedly scammed by DJ Envy and Cesar Pena, reach out to me. I can put you in contact with a lawyer. Yeah. I can put you in contact with a lawyer. And I recommend that you also sue iHeartRadio. Yeah, because Cesar and his wife have already pulled the trigger on bankruptcy. Now, I'm sure DJ Envy is going to start to threaten to sue people. Anything by way of him claiming defamation will be put on hold until after these 8, counting as of now 8 lawsuits, get flushed out. Oh, I would love to be in a deposition regarding regarding Rashawn Casey. Can I get that lawsuit, DJ Envy? Can you include me? Guys, also on the screen here, Spirit, you want to call in and do some promoting? Spirit, you want to call in and do some promoting? And who else did I correspond with earlier today? One of my sponsors. Sam from Uniondale, you're welcome to call in. Mark the artist. Alpha Villains, man, you can always call in. Florence, if you want to tap in, tonight's a great night, late night, okay? FlorenceAmari.com. Great content and great products, okay? Let's go back to the phone lines here. Area code 909. Late night, are you there? Good evening, 909. A few topics on the table.
Hi, Star.
Hey.
It's one of your sponsors. Can you hear me okay?
Hey, who's this?
It's Cousin Mercy from the G-Lou Show.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm well, and yourself? I've been trying to catch you. I finally caught you early enough. You've been on them topics, so I said, let me try again tonight.
Listen, you can always email me. You can always email me and say, Star, can we text so I can know when you're going live? You're a sponsor. Yeah, I'll text with you. We can.
Oh, okay.
We can get you on the line to promote something that you're doing in particular. Tell us about your platform before we address these topics. Please, go ahead.
Our platform is a Blog Talk Radio and YouTube program. We come on the air Sundays, Wednesdays, and Friday nights. Okay. We have Westside Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m., 7 to 9 p.m. Fabulous Flashback Fridays, and OG Sundays, 7 to 9 p.m.
Nice.
So good content over there. OG Sundays is like an Art LeBeau type show on the YouTube. So just everybody, if you head over to my page, it'll have the link there to the G-Lou Show as well. Mm-hmm. And then I do a segment called Marcy's Minute where I'm trying to just drum up some traffic with entertainment, sports news, tea, stuff that went on in my ex city today. So yeah,
Can
just
I
kind of get it going.
can
But
I cut in for a
yes.
second? Can I ask you either when we finish talking or whenever tomorrow? Send me an email with the link to your YouTube channel, because your banner in the community section, we're going to push it back up to the top tomorrow. So I want to promote your YouTube channel, and we'll also put you guys on the on the showrunner here. Okay, so make sure you do that via email.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I didn't get the maximum package star because last time you said
Don't worry, I got you.
Thought about it, but
Don't worry.
Okay, thank you so much.
Just
Thank
email
you so
me,
much.
okay? Because I like what you're doing, so I want to help you see some traffic. Okay,
thank
you want to
so
address the
much.
topics? What do you want to talk about tonight?
I sure do. In the words of my godfather, Tony Hamilton from the Bronx Prophets, them niggas ain't playing. This week has just been crazy.
Let's go. Let's
It's
go.
so crazy. And I've seen that with my own eyes happen out there before. They do that to the Lil Tay man. You don't want to see it, but it's nothing new, unfortunately. She might have, I'm not blaming nobody, saying what nobody might have did, but when it comes to that and in that area, it's just so concentrated. You're gonna have that, unfortunately.
Okay.
So if she tipped that, that card over, poor lady. But hey, I've been in situations before where the guys are catcalling at the hot dog stand, outside of the Staples Center. And so it just, we don't know. If he wasn't there, you don't know. It's messed up.
Well, hang on a second. How are you spelling your stage name so that I get the correct spelling? Go ahead.
My stage name is M like Mary, A-R, C like cat, I, Marcy's, S, Minute.
Okay.
Minute. Yes.
Okay.
And on the show, I go by Cousin Marcy, like Cousin Marcy.
Cousin Marcy. Okay, let me write down Cousin Marcy. Okay. All right.
And
so,
I'm gonna spell it all out for you in the email too, since you're giving me another chance. I sent you an email too about King Bobby Brown huffing and puffing across the stage. So I don't know if you saw that when he had on the
no. Listen. I take the time. Somebody also sent me. I don't want to say nothing crazy. Somebody sent me a video of Bobby Brown visiting Whitney and his daughter, Bobby Christina, their graves for the first time. I have nothing sideways to say, but anything about Bobby Brown, send that to me. All right? Okay. Now, let me ask you a question.
Okay, for sure.
So now, on your YouTube channel, do you do messy tea as well?
Yes. So I'm going that direction. Anything
I got a story for you.
Popping, yeah.
I got a story for you. Someone just sent me the link. I haven't had time to watch it, but supposedly Kim Porter's sister is allegedly accusing Diddy of having something to do with her death. Allegedly. Kim, let me see if I
and I follow her very close.
Who child?
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
Who child?
Yeah, that's the who child right there. But it's something. Oh, they going crazy in this chat. Y'all crazy.
As they should.
It's something going on with Diddy between the Tupac shit and Keefe D house. I'm strong though, sir. Okay.
Listen, I got another story for you. Hold on a second. You're a sponsor. I work with my sponsors. I have an alleged crack-selling black civil rights activist. I got the paperwork. Send me an email. I'll send you that so you can help get your weight up. All right?
I will, and I'll be very detailed in it. Y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna get with you.
Okay, hang on a second.
That's crazy.
Let me look for that link right now because supposedly Diddy. Well, she's claiming to be Kim Porter's sister.
Tell me this. Does her name start with an L?
I don't know. I'm looking for the goddamn link. Troll Babies, does anybody have the link? I don't mind promoting the website, but supposedly Kim Porter's sister is claiming that Diddy, I don't even want to say it, but just send me an email and I'll send you the links and then I'll promote your channel, okay?
Okay, I will. I will do that.
Everything else good? Everything else good?
Sir. Everything is good. We had a little special yesterday on West Side Wednesdays.
Nice.
G. Lou did an interview with me. So if you want to know a little bit more about Cousin Mercy, it was really good. It was like a day in the life. So I didn't know my life was like that.
All right.
So yeah.
Great to hear from you.
So
great to hear from you, girl.
Out. Always good to hear your voice and see your face, Star.
Talk to you soon.
Chat is popping.
Okay.
Y'all stay up.
Bye now. All right.
Peace.
Okay. Let me put her Blog Talk link in my live chat, and she's gonna send me her her YouTube link as well. Hold on, folks. This is how I cater to my sponsors. Please take note to this, okay? If you need any type of assistance, if I can help you, okay, reach out. If you don't have the money, which is not that much, it's just, it's a couple of $100, I'll put you on a layaway plan. That's that old shit. We'll put you on a layaway plan. Anybody old enough in there to remember layaway? God damn. Okay, here we go. This is Cousin Marcy's Blog Talk link. I'm putting in the live chat right now. And as I said, she's going to send me her YouTube link via email. But check out the Blog Talk for now, okay? All right, okay. Rory went 10 toes down. In case you didn't catch it, about Dr. Afia Siddiqui. International news. It has been for years. I'm not going to kick her back in the way Rory did. I mean, even though I'm a proud American and I support the military, do a little research if you find the time. I think it's worth looking into. Is she being tortured? And what is our president saying? I didn't vote for him, Joe Biden, but what is he saying? Okay. Hey, Felicia, I got your donation. Okay, Felicia, I apologize. She says, you forgot to read my super chat. Can you email it to me? Felicia, I'm sitting here sipping, baby. I appreciate you. Can you email it now and just say, Star, here's what I forgot. Here's what you forgot to say. What was it about? Supreme. Okay, which Supreme are you? I'm not sure which Supreme you are, but thank you for your support. Let's go to area code 413. Good evening, late night. 413, are you there? Late night with the bullshit.
Yo, what's poppin', Star?
Yes, sir. How are you, man? What's cracking?
It's Panda the Cannon Man smoking on that kush, and
hey.
I'm so wavy.
Okay, what's cracking, big nigga? Let's get to it.
I'm gonna tell you from the jump, man. That little Asian girl, I knew that was Cap from the beginning, man. I like her whole career has been built on just capping. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I don't think she even had anything. I don't think she knew anything about that girl in Alabama. She doesn't even know what's going on with that. So that didn't even influence her to cap on this whole situation that has transpired in the last few days. But
okay.
Yeah, that whole thing is just cap. And she's probably going to drop an album or something's going to pop off in the next 2 to 3 weeks. A clothing line, maybe a T-shirt, something. But it's like you said. That's what these that's what the new generation does. They just ride on clout. They just want shock value, whether it's truth, false,
right,
or whatever. They don't care.
Yeah,
they just don't care. Now
hang on a second. They've been calling her a rapper since 2018. I've never heard any tracks. Not that I want to, from a minor, but is she a rapper?
Yeah, bars are trash. Straight trash. I mean, she spit a little something like in a Rari back when she was in her heyday. But it was all comical. Her attention seeking was all comical. Nothing. I didn't believe it one bit back in the day when she said she had all that money and was flashing all the stacks and Beamers and all the Louis bags, this and that.
Yeah.
Man, none of that.
The money phone.
And look. And look where and all that Louis and all that stuff and her gear, I guarantee it was fake. She's from the land of counterfeit. In China, they counterfeit everything. So her uncles and her cousins probably are the Louis bag plugs. So
she's actually from Canada.
I don't believe none of it.
She's from Canada.
She's from Canada, but she's still Asian. She still has ties to the counterfeit community.
Allegedly, we don't know. Take it easy. She's a minor. We don't want no minor saying, "Oh, they attacked me." Take it easy. Take it easy. Let's move away. Let's move away from Lil Tay. Let's move away from that. Are you up to speed on the mammy out now? Watts flipped over the taco stand, started busting the Mexican upside the head. I don't give a fuck, and didn't pay for shit. And then pepper sprayed her. Are you up to speed?
No, I'm not. But I've been wanting to call you. I had my first mammy confrontation in the Atlanta airport last week.
What happened?
I was double teamed. I was in the line in the Delta area. I was on my connector back from Cancun.
Okay.
And I was in the Popeyes. I was in the Popeyes line, and there was this mammy in a wheelchair. She was getting pushed by a younger mammy in training, a TSA employee.
Okay.
And the mammy in a wheelchair, she looked like she was like in her mid-50s, early 60s, braids looking all nice and stuff. So there was a older black gentleman walking in front of her, and then the wheelchair hit the black man in his foot. So then she said, "Why ain't you walking fast enough?" So he said, Why'd you hit me? I don't need to be walking fast enough. You need to be apologizing to me. So they went back and forth, and finally they all got in the Popeyes line. She was in back of me. The guy was in front of me. The Popeyes.
Sir, can you get to the point? How did you get intertwined with the mammy? And did she punk you? Keep it real.
So the mammy was, I was in front of the mammy because I switched places with the guy.
Okay.
So then she done said to me, "How you get in front of me?"
Ooh.
I said, "I didn't cut you. I just switched with the gentleman that was in back of you so he can go in front of me." She said, "Well, I ain't see you." And I said, "Well, you ain't need to see me. Bottom line is I didn't cut you." She said, "Well, I'm just asking." And I said, "Well, I'm just answering." So then the TSA lady got involved in it that was pushing her. She was like, "You don't need to be talking to us like that." And I said, "You don't need to be answering me in this." And we just went back and forth. So finally, the TSA lady said, "You don't know me. I'm the one that could get you off of the plane."
Oh,
so I wasn't trying to miss my flight. So I was like, let me just relax. But it was a man.
So you backed down. Hang on. You backed down. She checked you. I'll put you out this airport. Watch who the fuck you talking to, and you back down. Just say I got checked by a mammy. Just say it.
I got checked by mammy.
Yeah. Okay.
I wasn't trying to miss my flight.
Okay.
Once you get on that no-fly list, you already know.
Okay.
And I travel a lot, so I don't want no smoke.
All right. Listen, sir, I need you after this long ass conversation. Make sure you purchase the War on Mammy T-shirt. Okay. Thank you for your call, man.
I'm gonna wear it with some Crocs.
Thank you, man. Salute. Okay. Whew. No Saint, I got your donation. No Saint, do you want to call in? I know Amy retweeted something that you tagged us in earlier, or was it yesterday? I forget. No Saint, he sent a donation. He's part of On the Block with Jen's team. He says, salute to you, Star. On the Block with Jen is about to go live and access Vegas. Okay, she is looking spicy. This week is going great. Hashtag no mammy here. Thank you, man. Thank you, No Saint. Are you still out in Vegas? Because you guys met out there, right? You were living together for a week or two. Okay, yeah, and I think Amy retweeted something from your channel in the community section. We kept it up there for a while. I'm not sure how long she kept it up there, but thank you for your support, okay? Mr. Controversy, I got your other donation. Thank you, sir. Okay, is it Mont or Monty? Rory's got a hoagie stuck in his throat. Okay. Rory Tough Ass won't say his real name. Remember the French teacher Samuel Paty, who was beheaded for making fun of Prophet Muhammad. Oh, okay. Thank you for your donation. Whoa, okay. Deeds has just sent me the link. Hold on, guys. Everybody hold on. Yes. Okay, here's... I got to bookmark this. I got to make sure that that's really Kim Porter's sister. I don't want to just, say something and not necessarily know what I'm talking about. Is this Kim Porter's real sister? Now coming out and talking hella crazy about Diddy. It doesn't look like Kim Porter. Maybe she's a stepsister or something. I'm not sure. Area code 352. Good evening. Late night with the nonsense. 352. Are you up to speed? Yes, no, maybe?
What's up, Star?
Hey, how are you, sir?
Hey, so I just wanted to chime in on the Lil Tay.
Yeah, please. Please.
All right. All I had to say about it was if you heard about the crypto coin that released prior to the family releasing a statement that she was alive.
Ooh, break it down. I love it. We all love a conspiracy. Tell us what's going on.
I don't know too much about it. I mean, I just saw a few posts, but basically, yeah, they had a crypto coin set to release prior to this statement coming out.
Okay.
They already flagged it as a scam and everything, but yeah, it was kind of destined to come out that she was alive this whole time.
Well, listen, I don't have a crystal ball, but I've been doing this so many decades. I have a sense about certain things, and I do research as much as I can before I touch this mic. So I called Cap yesterday in the beginning of the show. I said, this is bullshit. The police have no report. Right. The coroner has no body. The father, he didn't know what was going on. The ex-manager, he wasn't too sure. So hey, is this her come up again? Because she was lit back in 2018. Oh, the urban community loved her back in 2018. Pandemic came and she's back. Yes, no, maybe?
No, I mean, once it came out that her brother was responsible for all the Instagram posts and basically telling her to do this and that, I think it was done there. I mean, there was nothing more that she could come back from once. Okay. I mean, she was basically a puppet.
Okay. Any thoughts on the Mammy out in Watts, California? Chin-checked the Mexican taco stand worker. Pow, pow, pow. Flipped the table over and then pepper sprayed her. You up to speed?
Nah, I didn't know. I'm not familiar with that.
Well, sir, protect your neck because mammies are out there. And it's up, okay? Be careful.
No doubt.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's up, man. If it's up, then it's stuck, nigga. Mammies are out there. Fuck around and you will lay down. 908, sit tight. You're up next. 908. Be right there. Skylar Saunders, how are you, sir? We've got Skylar, one of his videos in my community section. Okay, check him out. Subscribe to his channel. Okay, let me take a screenshot of this particular channel. I'm not familiar with this channel, but just in case this video gets taken down, I can say, well, here, this was my source. I didn't just say Kim Porter's sister claimed Diddy had something to do with her. Here's my source. Guys, always get a source. Always do a screenshot. Trust me. Blade. Okay, thank you, Blade. I got your email. Salute to you. Okay. Okay, Yvonne, a.k.a. Marcy B., I got your email. We will talk tomorrow, okay? And Troy, I got your number and your email. Troy says, number 9 is a lying tether nigger. Area code 908. Good evening. Late night. Are you up to speed? 908.
Hey, Brooklyn Giggles. What's going on, sir?
My nigga, how you feeling, man? What's cracking?
I'm good, man. What's going on, man?
Lil Tay.
I wanted.
She's alive.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I wanted to talk I'm good. What's going on?
Well, we're talking about a few topics here. You know, the mammy out in Watts, California, flipped over the taco stand, pepper sprayed the woman who was serving her food, and drove off. That's my main topic. Where do you want to start?
Yeah, I mean, I saw that video, but I wanted to talk about that Kim Porter video. I saw she's allegedly Kim Porter's. They framed it as Kim Porter's blood sister. So I'm already kind of sketchy with it. But apparently, the video that she posted, apparently they're saying Diddy is threatening to sue her for these false,
as he should,
whatever. That's what they're saying. But I've seen how she's not a bad looking woman. Like, I'm trying to see how she's related. She claims to be her sister, so let's see how far that goes. Yeah. Or whatever, because
Well, now hang on a second, Brooklyn Giggles. That's not really my topic because I haven't watched that video. I don't know the tea. I mean, you're up on all the tea, so I can appreciate that. But that's not my main topic. Did you see the black person in Detroit who hit the Caucasian over the head with the chair? Bang! There's a black revolution of sorts going on.
I saw that.
Come on.
I saw that. I'm not gonna lie. I for a second I thought, oh, this is another reenactment or whatever. That's what I thought. But then I watched it again, and I'm like, oh wow, he was constantly hitting him with that chair. Like the white boy ran up on him like full throttle without even protecting himself. He just allows himself to get hit with the chair, and I'm like, damn, like didn't even try to protect himself. But listen, this is I'm not trying to mention anybody from another show, but they call it the month of August is when the FBA start going in this month apparently. So
listen, I have no problem promoting other platforms. I just don't want to be involved in any feuding, and I don't attack other channels. Who are you talking about? The month of February is what now? The month of what?
No, the month of I saw that pretty much Tariq Nasheed was saying that the month of August is pretty much the time when you're seeing.
Yeah, that's my nigga, King Flex. King Flex. Yeah, put some respect on his name. Can I tell you this? When I was on my California road trip in November, I thought about going to the museum, just to support. I was going to support, but I was driving that big ass RV, and I didn't. When I looked on the GPS, I would have had to go through some real concentrated traffic areas. But I mean, I was there, man, in November. I was all over the place, as you know. I went to Watts, Compton. Where else did I go? San Diego, Long Beach. Tarzana,
I remember.
Calabasas.
You were talking about
everywhere. I went to Eazy-E's grave. Yeah, I support King Flex. I support him. Come on.
Yeah, I heard that his museum was actually pretty dope. Definitely one of the things I would like to stop by.
I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. Yeah, I'm gonna get there. So.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think you're gonna see more of this because now that everything is being recorded. Black people be beating up white people all the time. It's nothing new, but now you're seeing it more on camera, and white supremacists they ain't gonna like this. But this is what we're gonna see throughout the remaining time we have left in the summer. So
okay,
I'm all for it. But Star, before I go, what's going on with your alleged son, academic, going to Erykah Badu? What's going on with that?
Oh,
I was like, Star, got to do a show on this.
Hang on, listen. We can't put too many topics on the table, but I am fully up to speed. Let's try and address that tomorrow. Oh, Ak is on the Henny. He's back on the Henny. He's back on the Henny.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. No. Brooklyn Giggles. Tomorrow. Let's address that tomorrow. Erykah Badu with the clap back. She's selling the pussy incense. The hater misses nothing. Okay? Tomorrow.
I was like, where is Star at, man?
Tomorrow.
Man.
Tomorrow.
Oh, no, I got you. I got you on that. But
and are you okay, man? Because I struck a nerve with you last time and you were screaming. Are you okay? You all right?
Yo, Star, come on, man. I'm good, man.
Okay.
I wasn't serious. Like, come on, man.
Okay.
I wasn't serious, but
I need you on something. Seriously, I need you on something. Can I ask you? I know you're not going to wear it, but it's a gift for someone else. We have Grab Her by the Bussy merch. Can you make a purchase for me and send me a screenshot? I need you, man.
I got you. I'll support.
Thank you.
I'll support the show.
Let's talk tomorrow, man. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, me a bleach. Okay. Brooklyn giggles. You see, folks, it's never personal. Last time he and I spoke, he was enraged, screaming. Ah! Folks, the sentencing of Dr. Afia Siddiqui, serving 86 years, convicted in 2010, prisoner 650. She's being held down in Texas. Born in 1972, she's got 3 kids. She's very small, and she's a prisoner of war. She's a bargaining chip, but I don't like if she's being tortured. They're making claims that she's been tortured. She finally spoke to her sister via email, I think, in June or July for the first time in years. Years. If anybody wants to chime in. Okay, who is this? Do you want to be a sponsor? Okay, I'll get back to you after the show. You see, this is what I appreciate, honesty. Star, I don't have the entire money, which is not a lot of money. Okay, we'll talk about the layaway plan tomorrow. I got you. I'm not going to say your name. Thank you, okay. Julian, I got your donation. Okay, he's saying salute to Lil Tay for fooling TMZ. Yeah, caught him lacking. Lil Tay is lit right now. And we can't hate on her because, Carly Russell came with the bullshit, never addressed the public. And where is Carly Russell's mother? Oh, my goodness. I assure you she's sitting back somewhere. These people doing too much. They need to mind their business. Hold on a second, guys. I need to put another sponsor on the screen. Where is Mark? Or Sam. Sam from Uniondale. Sam, I responded to your email earlier. I didn't hear from you. You wanted to talk about something? Tonight's a good night to call in if you're there. Sam, okay? In the meantime, let's go to area code 216. Good evening. 216. Are you there? You ready?
Oh, yeah. Star, what's good, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
hey,
sir.
Thanks for having me up. Hey, look, man. 2 things real quick. I ain't going to hold you.
Come on.
They need to come out with a reality show called Karens and Mammies.
Okay.
Karens and Mammies.
Karen versus Mammy.
No.
Karen versus Mammy.
Karen versus Mammy. Exactly.
Yeah.
See, people need to learn from that so these women can know how to conduct themselves when they out in public, because a lot of them are starting to lose their mind. I'm talking about on our side.
Right.
No racism, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But it's like that, though, because where I'm from, it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them mammies, all right? As far as the Lil Tay situation, you know.
Well, now hang on a second. Let's focus on mammies for a second, because you see, I don't have no hate in my heart. I like the verbal jousting that I do with the mammies, because you see, I know mammies with the smoke. I'm with the smoke. You know what I'm saying? So it's entertaining to me, but let's not get it fucked up. Mammy will go there. Mammy will get the bussing.
Yeah, Mammy will go there, and then that's the thing though. That's why they and they'll get to it. They'll get on that.
Mammy will get to it.
That.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about taking it there to that next level. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna go too far, but
Well, sir, it's late night.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I've dated a few mammies. I had a mammy one time, and she couldn't climax unless I choked her and spit in her mouth.
For real, it got to be real extreme with the mammies, man.
Yeah.
It's extreme when it comes to the mammies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all thought the Karens was...
Give me that dick, nigga.
Man, it's the mammies. It's the mammies y'all need to be worried about out there.
Yeah.
And then as far as but I mean, was she wrong? Was she wrong for what she did, conducting herself like that? I don't think she should have did that. That's just me personally.
Who, Lil Tay? Lil Tay? Lil Tay?
I don't know what everybody else feel, but you know, like it's certain occasions calls for certain times calls for certain occasions or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Or how you handle yourself. But I mean, you know, we in the time now, like it's like that. Like it's a lot of tension between different ethnicity groups. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm not saying that's the issue because we got that against ourselves as well, though. More than that. But that don't get documented like that unless somebody pull out their phone and record it.
Yeah.
So yeah, Karens versus Mammies would be a dope. One of them dope shows. Reality show for sure. Karen versus Mammies. You know what I'm saying? Now, on the Lil Tay situation, I ain't going to hold you up.
Well, sir, listen, I don't want to talk about Lil Tay too much because she's a minor, you know, she's alive. So,
no. I wasn't going to diss her or nothing like that.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to diss her.
How about we just leave that alone? How about we move on? She's alive, you know, we don't... Lil Tay saying, they hurt my feelings. Whew, just leave it alone. What about Mammy out in Watts, California? Flipped over the goddamn the taco stand, punching on the woman, pepper sprayed her. You saw that video?
Yeah, like that's wild, man. That is wild right there. You know what I'm saying? Like then you getting recorded, so you, man, these people need to chill. They need chill pills, man. They need some real chill pills out here. Because people recording everything, and all they got to do is get your face doing something crazy like that.
Okay.
That's it.
I appreciate the call, sir. Thank you.
And you vibing.
Thank you.
But, hey, Star, man, I'm going to be calling you more, though, man.
Okay. Well, make sure you get that donation in here, sir. Yeah. Get that donation.
And by the way, I'm...
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, get that donation and all that. Calling. You know. This is work. I appreciate you, man. But let's get that Skrilla rolling, all right? Folks, Skrilla is an old term from the late 70s, early 80s, in case you don't know. Somebody said, what is Skrilla? It's an old term for money, okay? Most of your Italians used it back in the days. Guys, also in the community section, there is a link, and up under the video description of this broadcast, you will see merchandise, okay? Grab her by the bussy. Limited edition. Okay. We're having a good discussion here. I'm not putting Lil Tay in my title, and let's be very sensitive. We are not smoking on a Lil Tay pack. That's a minor, okay? I think she was influenced by Carly Russell out of Alabama to do this new, alleged hoax. She's saying her IG page was hacked. Okay, it was hacked. I don't know anything, okay? But... that's one of the topics in case you want to call in. Also, salute to the homie Tony the Closer. He and I spoke earlier today in my community section. The lawsuit that was just filed, number 8, and 9 and 10 are on the way against DJ Envy, a.k.a. Rashawn Casey, Cesar Pena, Jennifer Pena, and they are going to include iHeart as well, okay? And if you have been allegedly, well, let me just say involved. I don't know if anybody was scamming or not, but, the lawsuits will speak for themselves and speak to the judge. If you have had any interdealings with this whole flipping New Jersey houses, questionable business practice, according to the reports, and you need a lawyer, reach out to me. Tony the Closer is interviewing people. I am not interviewing people. I want you guys to reach out so that I can put you in contact with a lawyer, okay? Getting up on social media, saying things and putting yourself out there can be beneficial, but I use a different approach, okay? My email address, you should have it, thehater1964@yahoo.com. I am in contact with the feds and the Department of Justice. Yes, I am. And I'm as serious as colon cancer about that, okay? Okay, Skylar Saunders, you're on the line. Where is Mr. Skylar Saunders? Here we go. Uh-oh. Area code 302. Mr. Saunders, how are you, sir?
Good evening, sir. I'm well. How are you?
Good. What's your latest video on your channel? Should we get that popping tomorrow? Because we have the Iggy Azalea one up there now, but I know you've done one since then, yes?
Yes, I recently did one about Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Okay.
Getting arrested for failing to appear for a court hearing.
We'll get that cracking tomorrow morning, I assure you. Where do you want to start, man? There's a couple of topics. Where do you want to start, Skylar?
I just wanted to promote. I have a story out that I want people to read and understand.
Come on.
It's called Ruler of the Kingdom of the Air.
Okay.
And it's about searching. It's about discovery. It's about understanding what the true self is and what the case is with this newborn child. I hope, I'm getting some good responses from it. I just wanted to pick up some more steam so I can win this challenge.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, it has a protagonist as hero that's a black man. He's educated, he went to college.
Mm-hmm.
He discovers that his, from his brother-in-law, information that regards his newborn child, and he says to him, blatantly, and I'm paraphrasing, that, you can't be talking that way, and he sends him on home. And so then you have the whole fallout with his wife talking, about what his brother-in-law was saying to him. And, they get into a small scuffle, but no hands on each other. But
can I interject? Does anyone get shot, stabbed, sliced, or set on fire?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
This is just his first chapter.
So this is a mind bender.
That's coming up soon.
It's a mind bender.
Yes, it's a mind bender. It's if you look up on the internet, on Google, the kingdom.
I'm gonna put that
ruler of the kingdom of the air
in my community section tomorrow morning. I got you.
All right, cool. Yeah, that'll work. I appreciate that.
Hey man, before you go, Scott, not to cut you off. Dr. Afia Siddiqui, are you up to speed on her story? It's been international news over the years. No,
I have no clue who that is. To be honest, I don't know.
Okay, this may interest you. You are a journalist, you're a worldly man, and a reader, Afia Siddiqui. If you get time, she's serving 86 years, being held, she's prisoner number 650 down in Texas, convicted in 2011. She may be the victim of torture, and her body appears to be deteriorating, but I don't know for certain. But I am bringing some attention to this particular story tonight by way of a sponsor, okay?
What did she do? Why was she in prison?
Google it. Hang on. I'll put it on the screen. Okay. It's there right now, okay? Educated here in America. I think she also got her PhD from Baruch, if I'm not mistaken. MIT. They call her Lady Al-Qaeda, and also the daughter of Pakistan. Okay?
I see it now. She was convicted.
Read up on it, Skylar.
Convicted.
Read up
of attempting.
Yes.
Okay.
Serving 86 years. Let's get back to that maybe this weekend. All right.
Okay, sure.
Thank you, man. Good to talk to you, Skylar. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much for your support.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Skylar Saunders tapping in. All right, let me go to PayPal, guys. Thank you for your support and thank you for being patient. Bussy Bambaras Clot. Star, these niggas always go to jail and become Muslim, then want to be teachers, but smoke, drink, smash dusty ass hoes, and get mad when you offer them pork. Morrow says the Bible says Isaac married. Okay. You're taking it there. Okay. Prophet Muhammad married a teenage. She not a child. Yeah. Well, listen. I let Rory speak. You know, I could have interjected and I could have spoke about one of his wives, Khadijah, and things like that. But letting people speak is it's an art. Not always trying to cut somebody off. Let them speak and give them the last word. But thank you for your donation, Morrow, okay? Pussy Bumba Ross Cloud also says, and we clapping any hoe-ass nigga smoking on Lil Tay, okay? I don't play about that girl. She's more gangster than a lot of these, those WAP Dago bitches. Damn. Okay.